because we're here due to oh,
We could
hello.
stand menacingly.
Hello?
Oh, we're standing menacingly? Oh, sorry.
I
Well,
don't think I have
hello?
the capabilities to be menacing.
You're very menacing, but in a good way.
Oh, thank
Oh, 𝙬𝚘𝚎
I
Hey, Joseph.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to stand near you because I can't see.
Okay. Hello, Faust.
Did you find that dog by any chance?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta write this in my notes. Did you did you kill the dog?
No.
Very
So the
long
dog's
pause.
alive.
Yes.
Did you hide the dog?
Yes.
Did
See, that makes me, yeah. Write
are
that down.
you like incapable of lying?
I can lie if I deem it
You're like
necessary.
a,
Why would I lie now?
I mean,
I don't know
I don't
what
know.
I feel
How
like
did
I've
you
been
how did you
quite open about having
You're quite open about murder and everything.
about
you are
my
surprisingly open
plans.
about things.
What are your plans?
How did you find the dog?
I was quite lucky.
You were.
I had a hunch. We had located that strange meeting room in that cave before. And if you recall, I was making some roundabout statement of why would they hide two things in one place? But what if they predicted that I would think that, so they did hide two things in one place, and it got too paradoxical, so I continued just to walk away and go in a circle around Elysium. I thought, might as well give it a check. So I went around to the deeper parts of the cave, and I heard a dog barking through the walls.
So Mimiria didn't tell you about.
What does Mimiria have to do with this?
After you left, me and Mimiria were searching around, and we found the dog.
How interesting.
So why did you do this?
Because I promised Red I would kill his dog.
So
Can I help you, Cora?
I'm
You seem disturbed.
I just don't want to associate myself with animal
Kidnappers?
nappers.
Yeah.
So I will simply observe.
Anything else?
you're not planning on hurting the dog.
I do
Well, he
intend to
did
kill
say-
the dog.
Yeah.
So then why is the dog still?
Are you
Still
gonna do it in
alive?
front of him?
I mean, you said you hid the dog, you took it somewhere. That
To
means it's still
prolong Red's
alive.
suffering.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Right. And I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Can
It's
you
alright.
remind me what Red did to deserve this?
Sure. Hesperia was kidnapped by individuals called Skyland. Hesperia was a council member of Locke, when it was still a government. I was also a council member of Locke. After this kidnapping, I had created a sort of militia, a crew, to save Hesperia and avenge Locke. Red was a part of this crew, and I was well aware of Red's pre-existing allegiances towards Skyland. So to ensure he did not double-cross me, or betray Locke in any way, I threatened him in multiple ways, telling him if he betrayed me or Locke in any way, I would kill him, his dog, his friends. I gave him proper warning, which is why this is Red's fault. If he ever truly cared about his friends or his dog, he wouldn't have put them in danger in the first place. He wouldn't have been
Okay,
such a
but
fool.
what did he do? What did he do to betray you?
On the day of the siege of Skyland, there were two teams. The team who went to Skyland itself to, let's say, deal with Skyland, and the escape team, which was me and Red. Red was part of the escape team because he knew where Hesperia was, like I said before, because he had good connections with Skyland. Are you following?
Mhm.
Are you?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, it was Red and I who went to go save Hesperia. Red led me to a fake prison, in which him and another individual of Skyland by the name of Ratio, who I would describe as the strongest member of Skyland, led me into a small enclosed room with no sign of Hesperia, designed specifically to kill me. After I succeeded in killing Ratio and Red escaped, they detonated the floor beneath me in an effort to kill me. It did not. Red betrayed me, and I warned him many times before that if he did, I would do these things.
I mean, why did Red even want to kill you? Maybe is there a chance that Red didn't know what was going on? Maybe you said there was someone
He
else
knew.
there.
I've heard this story.
There was an individual by the name of Ratio there, but Red was very much involved.
Right.
He knew of the fake prison and the real prison. He brought me to the fake one, in an effort to kill me.
I see. And why did he want you dead?
I don't fully know.
Uh-huh.
Perhaps it's because he saw me as dangerous. Perhaps it's because I had killed him before, in self-defense. But he, I suppose, didn't see it that way.
It's okay, so you guys have a long and
History.
complicated history.
I suppose we do. But there's nothing
How many-
complicated about what's happening now. I warned
How
Red
many
not to
lives-
betray me. He did nonetheless. And now he is paying for it.
I see.
How many lives does Red have?
At this moment, I believe there is 2.
And you took one?
Yes.
Well,
Around the
that's
time we first
plenty
met.
It's plenty justified, but well, I assume it's justified. But pills. I I don't know if I have gripe with this because like it's justified, but
It is, isn't it?
at the same time it's like weird to
I
me.
warned him multiple times. The way I
did.
see it is he had so much time to make his decision, and yet he chose to do it. I may be the one bringing down the weapon,
But it's
he was the
just-
one who makes me.
I think that's all we really needed to know. Well, I guess thank you for telling us the truth.
Of course.
We should probably get off his lawn.
I mean, he told the truth and he's being honest. I don't feel any hostility.
Well, yeah, but
Are you frightened?
rather not over.
I feel
I need to think.
Might be.
I think is what I need.
Okay. I won't keep you.
I'll head
Well,
out
I'm-
too, I guess. I guess I don't know. I guess I'll speak with you later sometime. I haven't. I don't know what. I don't know. I just want to talk sometimes.
Okay.
Sometime. Bye bye. You had him coming?
Yes. Joseph, I didn't mean to inconvenience you, and I would like to thank you for handling this in a civil matter. I know how emotional things can get with losing lives and friends betraying, so I just
Hardly
want to
as
thank
black
you.
and white as you thought it was.
Yes, with no context behind the situation, your mind is left with nothing to think about. So, with
I
this
won't torture the
clarity that I
dog or
now
anything,
have,
if that's what you're worrying about.
I
Its
do
death will be swift.
thank you.
I have no qualm with the dog, just with its owner.
Yes, that's all I can ask, given the situation, but
Of course.
I will get off your back right. Yet again, I'll be at the 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎. The mailbox is over there, but I'll leave you alone. It is quite late. You ready?
I guess. Yeah, okay. Okay. You just take the nice act down there. Where are we going?
This way.
Where are we going?
I was just doing the same thing I did in Elysium. I'm just searching. I don't know, he lives in a cave.
You can see everything.
Well,
Thank you.
do we really want to get in the way of this quarrel? I feel like if we do, then...
I mean, what about Ezra?
I mean,
What
I feel like
about
they already
Ezra?
know, but shouldn't we just tell them?
Well,
Although
we
I
know
feel
what
like it would
happened.
kind of... hello, creature. I feel like it would kind of just be like...
Oh.
It's submerged in water.
There's
maybe
this
that's
is
why
a
it's so
really
clean.
weird cobblestone square.
It is.
There's also a lot of chickens right here.
Maybe it's a,
upsetting amount of chickens.
Oh, this
Does
is...
𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 have an upsetting amount of chickens? Or is that like this person up here? Oh, okay.
There's chickens?
you can see through walls.
Are they in
Creatures.
good condition? Are they healthy?
I don't
No?
know. There's a
I've
lot
got
of them.
I've got a...
Or maybe we shouldn't tunnel through
I...
there. I mean, I think 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎's cave might be
Excuse
through
me.
there.
Could you...
No, I don't think we
you...
should.
The chickens are more this way. No, Cora.
No,
no. I think we can
give
just
me
get into
give me the
their
best
house.
route to the
I think we
chickens.
could just go in.
The chickens are like right here.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Chickens
I
are
have
there.
I have to get to the chickens.
You're gonna flood
I don't know what a chicken is.
Cora,
I don't know what a chicken is, but...
Cora,
I don't...
chickens are not water creatures.
Chickens
are not water creatures.
These chickens, I can't. They have to be saved.
Cora, I fear this might not be a great idea.
No, these chickens.
Mine is yours.
I can teleport to the chickens. There's also like a weird amount of sideways minecarts. It's really strange.
The chickens.
The next spot has somehow gotten to the
What is
chickens.
that?
Oh,
Hey,
The chickens?
what?
Okay, hold on. Let me...
I hear them. They're through here.
Oh, hello.
Oh no! Cora, why?
I'm so sorry. Did I accidentally hurt one?
Killed one.
Cora.
Oh
Oh no.
no. Are they okay? Let me just...
We could actually open
They're
it.
all better. They're all better. Come on, chickens, come on. Be free. Be free, I am.
Oh, you hit one, Cora!
Stop killing them. Put your pickaxe away.
I have to break them out.
You know,
They're-
No,
they're-
I think
that's
they've
the
been here for
point.
a while now.
They're free now, Cora.
They're free. They're free. I don't. Oh, well, how. Is that light up there? Did
I think I have an idea also of what may have happened to the dog. How do you know what pills are? Take this.
I'm in.
You're inside of a chicken?
We're inside.
Yeah, there's another chicken?
No.
How did you get inside of the chicken?
I think we're in the tunnels now. Oh, there's the chickens are in the tunnels.
Oh, that's a lot of eggs. Oh, that's a lot of eggs.
Come down here.
Yeah.
Oh, more chickens?
Oh, that's a lot. Yes? Hello? Have an egg.
It's like we're destroying someone's place.
Things are happening.
I agree with the next spot.
I agree.
Okay.
The chickens have.
Here, we gotta
No,
block
don't
this
put,
section.
no. Oh, I am so sorry. I did not mean to
I'm
do
gonna
that.
let
I'm
this
so sorry.
figure itself out.
Let's
So many eggs, holy fuck.
leave that in there. Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to escape.
I did not intend to hurt or harm any of you guys. I am so sorry. Here, let me get it all better.
This is soul speed and boat. Yeah, see, that's Martin's house that we just broke into.
Did the next bot free himself?
No, I think he's doing stuff.
Well, specifically, this person fled to a ship, and they became the first pirate. This is how that sort of belief came to be. And so this person came to represent the sin of cowardice and the virtue of accountability. Shall I continue?
Sin, and the virtue,
Accountability.
accountability. Got it.
And the final person in the triad was her executioner. And of course, they were there to witness that she was telling the truth, and yet after this they reacted in anger, in quick impulsive anger, and they began attacking and killing the crowd around them who were also realizing the mistake that they realized the mistake that they had made and began to turn against the executioner. And so this person came to represent the sin of wrath and the virtue of patience.
Mm-hmm. Got it.
And once all of this was said and done, well, 𝙁𝚘𝚘𝚎 was described as a very, what's the word? A very kind individual, a very kind and merciful individual. But she was not weak. And her kindness, as anyone else's, well, to put it in very simple terms, she would not, as one might say it, let this slide. And after she returned from her death, in a sort of righteous fury, now backed by her supporters after she had proven herself, she hunted down these 3 people and she killed them in revenge. Her imprisoner, the pirate, was the hardest to find, and he evaded her for quite a long time, but eventually she was able to get her revenge and capsize his boat, and he quickly disappeared beneath the waves, never to be seen again. And after this, she took her rightful place as the goddess of the water and of the sea, and she was accepted by all to this day. At some time, many years after all of this, she simply disappeared, and we know nothing else we know nothing of what she may be doing today, or many don't believe that she's even alive. Of course we do, but many do not. But, we simply have faith in her, that she is somewhere out there, still ruling the seas and the rivers and lakes. Is there anything else you believe we should touch upon?
Well, I suppose that covers the tenets, the history. I guess. Do you have any sort of, I suppose, other tenets or things that tend to, I suppose, are more notable in Marism?
Well, those are the main points, and these are how we sort of strive to live our lives, to be merciful to and kind to any who we may come across. But
I hear you and Trisephi repeating that a lot.
It's very important not to anger or attack others with no reason behind it. It's not only not what 𝚘𝚘𝚘 would wish for, and not how she would live her life, but it's simply wasteful. It's not how we of the sea believe. It's just, like, for example, today, 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎, if he truly did kill that dog, it was not to survive, he was not starving, it was not to eat the dog, it was simply out of anger, out of wrath towards 𝚬𝚘. That is something that 𝚘𝚘 would not approve of.
I see.
Um,
At least she has some sense.
Other than that, well, there are some other common beliefs or opinions held by those who follow 𝚘𝚘, but to be quite truthful, we worry these may come across as a bit how do we put this?
Superstitious?
Well, yes, but also they are disliking of certain groups for what their roles in 𝚘𝚘's life, and we don't wish to offend you in any way. This has all been very kind of you.
That's fine, I've heard worse, I guarantee it.
Well, there is the point about pirates. And we've heard you have changed your ways, and we are quite proud of you for that. We support that.
Sure.
But people hold a lot. Anywho, there has been a long-held hatred of pirates, of course, for the crimes of the first pirate and his transgressions towards 𝚘𝚘. And they also see it well, we also see it as it's wrong to use 𝚘𝚘's domain to carry out these what are often senseless acts of violence towards others. We believe that pirates have a tendency to use the open seas for harmful causes against others with no good reason for it most of the time. But it's also just that their origins, they have such awful origins that many just, regardless of how they choose to carry themselves, piracy in itself is seen as harmful or sort of sinful, as you describe, to use the word that you use. And it is believed that things like stormy seas and rocky waves, things of that nature, are caused by 𝚘𝚘, and that is sort of like a long-lasting sort of punishment for them. Some may even refer to it as something like almost like a curse.
Midnight server restart. We love it.
Rocky waves and stars. Rocky waves and stars were in a ship from.
Perhaps even in that moment we felt 𝚘𝚘's wrath.
𝚘𝚘 was You.
I don't know.
You.
Okay. What is that? Hey, get out! Get out of my head! 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 I think because you're on fire when you did it, it just constantly was extinguishing you and it was really fucking loud. Yeah, that fixed it. That fixed it.
Okay, I did lose the last part when the server shut off. It was like rocky waves and storms were seen as a punishment from La Mer against the first pirate, right?
Well, all pirates.
Mm-hmm.
The people, they don't really like any sort of pirate because of its origins. The origins of the how would you call this? The lifestyle?
Sure, we'll go with
Career? Sorry. People are also generally
Not breaking glass.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
We could just go in here.
I'm
oh,
so-
yeah, you're not coming. Get out.
Is it okay if we take apple and banana?
Or banana.
Can I
How
help
did you read
you?
my mind?
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
Geodsif, we were investigating this home, and I noticed that I can see the ribs on this poor frog. I don't think it has
He
been
has been
properly
fed
fed.
in
On
years.
these poor frogs.
Yeah,
I don't-
apple and banana.
I don't know if they have names or if
They do
I
now.
can't see.
It is
No,
they seem malnourished and
You'll have to ask Leaf for their names, but these belong to Marin. Perhaps they ate through all the stuff that was left in their enclosure.
Were you and Marin friends, or did something happen here?
Marin was a good person.
Okay, so
I'm very sorry
the first.
for your
Well,
loss.
actually, I'm just realizing that doesn't fully answer my question.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask Leaf about the frogs.
Okay. I apologize if
I
our
doubt
words,
anyone would mind if you took them and took care of them. But
We didn't mean to upset you if that bothered you. I don't know.
it's fine. Is that
here,
all?
we can. Yes, that is all. I did not want to steal. You cannot put those in there. I did not want to steal. It is not my. It is not the way of La Mer, and
we did kind of break into the house
Santa
a little
Claus
bit.
would be very upset if I stole from those in need, and
We accidentally
believe-
freed their chickens.
Accidentally?
It's public property now. It was designated in their will as such. Do what you want with it, I think. Just don't destroy it any more than you already have.
I'm fixing it.
Apologies. There's no, like, we can get some...
Goodbye.
Good.
I should really get these poor individuals back in here. I found the glass.
Well, there is the holiday, Codmas, which that devious Grink claims to have stolen.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of this?
I heard it mentioned, don't know the details.
Well, what Codmas is well, after La Mer was accepted as the goddess, the
the sea entered a sort of period of the sea began to flourish. It was a time of great prosperity, and to celebrate this, there came the holiday of Codmas, where the aspect of fish, who is named Santa Cod, he delivers gifts.
How'd I spell that?
𝙬𝚘𝚛𝚎.
Okay.
And he delivers gifts to the children of the waters as a sort of symbolic gesture meant to celebrate this time of prosperity, if that makes sense. What else? What else? Well, on our own upbringing, because we resided very deep beneath the sea, where it is a commonly held belief, which we now know not to be based in any sort of fact, but it is still widely held that that if you're to swim to a certain depth above the deep sea, you will, well, explode. And well, this is not related to Maoism. This is simply to give some context. And so, as a result of this, the deep ocean is a bit insular and unchanging. It is hard. It is difficult for a culture to change and develop if you are completely isolated from the outside world. And it is commonly accepted in our culture to, in general, not interact with others very much. Outside of things like going to church or holidays, people tend to spend their times alone. People prefer that generally. We spent a lot of our time alone until we became a priest, of course, because you will interact with many people on a regular basis as a result of this. And the deep sea is the most. They tend to be the strongest believers, and the highest concentration of people like priests or religious figures tend to reside there. Although other areas of the sea tend to have their own, of course. With it, but just none of ours, as we will not, as we tend to not really leave. There is also what we recently learned is no longer really something that people believe in. This was news to us. We weren't aware, but this is what we learned upon meeting the other members of the cenote. It once was a very commonly held, we suppose what you would refer to as a superstition, that those who are closest in physicality to Lemaire should hold rightful, what's the word? They should be the ones in power. Those who bleed blood or not bleed blood, bleed water in a sense, like Lemaire did. And so, like Lady Gilletta, jellyfish, soft-bodied creatures, Nidarians, like us. This belief is no longer held, though it seems to have held in other ways, as you can see with Lady Gilletta.
Mm-hmm. And sorry,
Because
how do I spell Nigerians? Is it Niderians?
it is CNI
Oh, CNIDAR.
IANS.
Got it.
Um, but yes, this belief, uh, it, from what we can tell, it isn't held anymore, but the sort of economic, how do we say this? These people still seem to continue to remain in power due to the influences of that belief before. So, to put it simply, because they were put in positions of power before, they continue to remain in power due to their lineage and due to their economic power and their wealth, rather than due to a truly held belief that they should have a rightful place in any sort of throne um, because of their species. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Got it.
Um, we're not really sure what else to touch upon. Um, has this been? Is there anything else you feel you would like to have, or?
For the most part, I think this is good. Do you have any sort of symbolism? And I know you were talking about the Trinity, but do you have maybe any sort of colors, any sort of like animals, figures, something that are tied to Lemaire generally? Any sort of symbolism that would be like prevalent in any sort of carvings or anything like that?
Um, well, for the most part, um, the symbol of the triad remains the most important. The triangle has become the upside down triangle has come to become sort of just synonymous to symbolize water, and or some cultures see it that way. Uh, just synonymous with water itself rather than specifically the mare, though that is that is mainly held outside of the sea, of course, as we have our as we see it purely to symbolize Lemaire and her history. Um, hmm. We think we may have to speak with the others on this as well. The the other members of the cenote seem to come from a wide range of different cultures and locations, and so those cultures may have their own views and symbols for Lemaire.
Okay.
The open sea is a very large place, and so we believe it may be best to commune with the others before putting anything into writing.
Mm-hmm.
If that is all right, if that is all
Oh, of
right with
course.
you.
I'll just put it for the time being as exact symbolism may differ between different underwater communities. So I can get
We will discuss this with the others and return to you, or maybe put this down in a letter and send it.
That'd be perfect. I got my mailbox, but I know there's the other mail system over there. I check it out occasionally. Or, I mean, you could send Felix. He does work here. He could drop it off next time he comes
Oh
in for a
yes,
shift.
yes. We will give it to Felix then.
Perfect. Would you then like to just give this a look over, make sure that there's no inconsistency? Ignore the spelling errors. I will fix those later, but
Hmm?
make sure that's all in order.
This all seems to be correct.
Perfect. Then I'll guess refine the notes, clean it up a bit, make more of an official copy. She'd be alright with me posting a version of it over in the 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 section, or I can make its own section if needed.
We believe it may be best. It, well, it is your museum, and we do not wish to tell you what to do with it. But
Hey, I don't want to cause
we
any sort of
believe
unnecessary.
we believe it would be most respectful to give 𝙁her own section,
Got it.
if that is all right.
Got no issues. Any sort of blocks or any sort of designs that you think would fit other than water, just sand, prismarine, any sort of things to kind of include?
We can speak to the others about this and see what they may have
Okay.
to contribute, and then we can get back to you with that as well.
Yeah, it works for me. I mean, I still need to compile my notes, so when Felix brings by the notes about exact symbolism, I guess you could also send him with some ideas for designs and color schemes that would fit.
All right. We will make haste with this and try to get this back to you as soon as possible.
Thank you.
We hope this has been enlightening for you, and we could be helpful.
Yeah, I got a lot of information out of it. Thank you.
Please feel free to come to us if you ever have any more questions or anything to, of course, speak to us about or speak to 𝙁about. Anything at
Will
all.
do. I mean, worst case scenario, I can send Felix over the other way when he's done his shifts with some questions. Or, I mean, 𝙻𝚘𝚑𝚙 said that you guys might be done building soon. I can go stop by occasionally, I guess.
Well, not just with this. We also mean in personal matters. If you ever are seeking sort of that sort of guidance, or if that is ever something you would be interested in, please feel free to come to us.
I'll keep it in mind.
It may be good for you, Ezra.
Sure. Well, do you need help getting back, or?
No, we'll be all right. Well, there were others that seemed to want to speak to you. That we sent away. We hope that was all right.
Oh
We
yeah,
didn't
no,
think
it's
it
fine.
was.
I mean, I wouldn't know where they would have gone. Maybe around Lock, maybe the tavern. Everyone seems to gather around there usually. I mean, you want to come with? Got some water breathing.
Um,
Can always brew more.
sure. We are.
Alright.
We don't have much else to do at the moment.
I got these on me. Might be a bit less comfortable, but fill this up, and if there's an emergency, you can dig down a bit. Fill that up.
Thank you.
Of course. We could probably go the waterway. I mean, I might be a bit slower
Uh,
than you, but might be a bit easier.
uh, it is a bit difficult for us to traverse on land.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, if you don't mind waiting for me a bit, I'm a bit of a slower swimmer, but I don't drown at least, so small
That would be
victories.
much appreciated.
Yeah, it's not the prettiest tunnel, but it's at least functional.
We appreciate you putting in the time
Of
to
course.
accommodate us.
Yeah, I mean, 𝙻𝚘𝚑𝚙 seems to stop by a lot, so thought it would be more comfortable.
So you and 𝙻𝚘𝚙𝚙 are friends.
I think so. I'd like to think so.
That is lovely. That is quite lovely.
Mm.
Yeah,
I heard him
and
mentioning you before.
Felix, huh?
I heard him mentioning you before.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Yep. Said you were a swell guy.
Oh, that's very nice of him to say.
Yeah, you're saying something about Felix?
Oh, Felix works for you.
Yep.
What does he do?
For the most part, he takes care of the artifacts. He cleans them up, helps organize anything. He's also learning and reading all the books just in case we need another tour guide or someone to help explain any of the content. But he does a good job of cleaning and organizing. I compile my notes and he makes sure everything is nice and pristine. Does good work, that one.
Oh, we're sure. What of Cora?
I haven't spoken to her much. I think there's a way down through here. Yeah, here. It's at least part of the way up. I don't speak to her much, but she seems alright. Don't really have any opinions.
She seems like a very lovely girl. We would like to speak with her a bit more.
I mean, you live with her. I'm sure you'll get the chance.
Everyone's just been a bit busy with the construction of the cenote.
I guess so. This is where the water ends for the most part. They need to really make an extended tunnel up.
That would be very nice.
Somewhere around here, yeah. You filter food out of the water, right?
In a sense, sort of. Not in the way that a whale might do it, but we do eat through simply swimming through the water.
Just a bit more concerned about the lack of water on top of a snowy mountain, but I think they do have a small source in there.
They have a tank.
Kind of a bit demeaning, I will say.
We've heard it is a bit common for restaurants on land to have fish tanks in them, and we thought there's a chance this may be a myth, and yet here it seems to be true.
In some, I mean, not many around this area. The tank here, I think, was more built for commenting. Yoo-hoo! Anyone here?
Suppose not.
Hello. I guess not. It's a shame. We could wait around a bit or try looking for other spots.
We heard of what happened here to the esteemed professor.
I heard some rumors about that. I don't know the exact details, but I think.
Well, Felix was there. Felix himself was there, and he informed us of exactly what happened with that horrid bear.
Bear? Otto?
Yes, the Otto. He was upset, and he picked up what we have heard described as a sort of small ball animal, and he hurled it against the wall and nearly killed the poor thing.
Oh.
Purely out of anger.
And not even towards the animal, just towards 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎.
Kind of repeating what 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 is doing, isn't it? He wants to go after Red's dog, or I guess against Red, so he hurts his dog. Otto wanted to go after 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎, so hurt the armadillo.
Did 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 own the animal?
Pardon?
Did 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 own this animal?
I don't think so. I think it's more of projecting anger on something else that's easier to hurt.
How terrible.
Yeah.
And when Finch heard of this, they were quite upset.
But they have quite a fondness for life in general,
We
both plants and animals.
we had a bit of a unpleasant encounter with Finch. And though they we feel very guilty about it, though they were a bit well, let us ask a question. This Finch, do they have any sort of caretakers of any kind?
Not particularly. I think Sorrow looks after them sometimes, but I wouldn't call them a dad or anything, more just a concerned guy trying to keep an eye on them. I'm also trying
So
to keep an eye
they
on them, but I mean, again, I'm no mother.
so they have no form of guidance or no sort of
No, I mean,
guardian.
as far as I know, you ran out
Oh,
of. Yeah, do you want to maybe move down somewhere a bit more comfortable?
yes. Yes.
Do you have another potion up still?
Oh,
Guess we could probably head back to. I mean, I could brew you some more by the museum, or we could just sit by the Lock Lake. I don't think anyone's
well,
around, so.
oh, there's
Oh,
a
wait.
person.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Should we talk to them or?
I'm no socialite, plus I think they already left.
Oh. Well, all right.
So we could head down. I think it might still be a bit of a risky jump. We could probably just amble down the sides a bit. Ah, and the sun's rising. I should probably head into the water too then.
That may be best for the both of us.
Oh, this is not a good way to go down. You just do that.
What?
Oh, why is there a dog here?
There are many dogs.
These might be leaves. No, use plenty of them. I don't know.
Huh?
No idea. Probably one of his projects or something. Sorry, where was I? Get you some more water breathing. What were you talking about? It was
It was Finch. It was Finch.
Finch, yeah.
The
As far
little
as
blue child.
yeah, as far as I'm aware, they were created by some sort of powerful aspect or god. I think something nature related. And they were given a job and that's about it. Dropped into the world. Didn't even know how to read. I had to teach them that.
It was Forest, we believe. The
Forests
god
or
of
nature,
forests.
something like that.
Maybe we were misremembering, but we had an encounter with Finch. They well, they said some quite horrible things to us.
Oh, what'd they say?
Well, we were, where have you gone?
I'm in the water.
Huh? Oh, apologies. Well, we were describing and discussing our beliefs, and they called us. Well, we were trying to. They asked us if we had ever seen Lemaire ourselves, and of course we said no. No one has seen Lemaire in quite a long time. And as we were trying to explain why one would continue to have faith and believe in something that they have not met themselves face to face, as Finch apparently had with their god, allegedly. They interrupted us and they called us mentally ill.
Oh. I'll have a talk with them. It's
Well,
sorry on their
well,
behalf. They're a bit, I suppose.
well, this is when we said something that we feel quite guilty about.
Oh?
If it is all right, maybe don't share this with. Well, no. It.
Hey, I'm no snitch. You tell me who not to share it with, I won't share.
It is not best to hide the sins of your past. We will be open with them.
Makes one of
We
us.
told them that perhaps if they had more faith in Lemaire, and if Lemaire was with them, they would have ended up in a bottle.
That was kind of a shitty thing to say.
Well, they were calling us mentally ill and senile, and that we need help, and we got very angry. We've never encountered something like this, and but it was horrible. It was horrible. This was simply our
I mean, if kindness is one of
why
your
we felt that
virtues, is
way.
it? Huh?
This is simply why we felt that way, because they had not been very kind to us. But this is not. It was incorrect. It was not the way to handle the situation. And so we've apologized to Finch. We apologized to them in a letter, as we aren't quite sure how to find them at the moment. Especially considering that they are very small. And we have not heard from them yet, to our knowledge. But we thought about it quite a bit. And well, how it for some species, it is very normal to be considered mature at what is for others seen at a very, very young age. And whoa,
Hmm?
did you hear that?
Oh, sometimes I mean, what noise specifically? Sometimes I hear different
Uh,
noises.
maybe disregard that. Disregard that. But
I mean, if you hear a weird noise, you
Finch's.
should mention it. I mean, always helps you stay on
It
your toes if something's dangerous around.
it was as if a hurricane, the roaring of a hurricane was um just as all of the like hours and hours of the roaring thunder and then storms of a hurricane were compressed into a single second.
Hmm. No, I don't think I heard that one. Might have been like a
That's all
gust
right
of
then.
wind that blew by, or something from
That's all
the
right then.
undercurrent in the water.
But Finch is a child, yes,
Yes.
and we upon thinking about this a bit harder, would it not be best for how do we say this? Uh, if they are a child and they've received no. Oh, hello,
Hello.
Faust. We were talking about Finch.
Finch.
If I may continue, we will try to make this quick.
Mhm.
If Finch is a child and they exhibit these sorts of behaviors, maybe it would be best if maybe this is caused by receiving little guidance on how to behave in their lifetime. They are quite immature and they have not been around very long for their species, it seems. And maybe well, they seem to get themselves in quite a lot of trouble, and it may do them some good they had if they had someone there to guide them and teach them what right from wrong.
Are you offering?
Um, we aren't we aren't we aren't very sure. We just believe this may be what's best for them, and if we aren't sure if they would wish to do something like that with us, we just feel that may be the right thing to do in general with anyone who they may feel a bond with.
I don't think I'm the best, I suppose, moral icon for them, but I mean, I could try, or I could talk to Sorrow, someone else
Just
maybe, or
and anyone you believe may be a good role model for them. It could do them some good.
I see. I can at least look
Um,
around. Is there anything you want to say, Faust?
Are you doing okay?
I'm fine.
Sure. Um, I have some notes for you, and I'll give them to you when you're done, or put them in your house or something.
You can pass them over now.
1 second. Here.
So what's this about?
Just I've been looking around. Thought maybe it could help. This is actually a very cozy little spot right here.
I see. Thank you for this, Faust.
I I did the best I could. I can keep
uh,
looking, of
I appreciate it.
course.
I need to talk to Red anyways. Maybe we can go look at real prison, see if it's there.
We
may oh,
me and
apologies.
oh no, go ahead if you want.
Oh no, continue.
Me and Lucy were talking to Hesperia. I think she's willing to show us the real prison. I can go there if you'd like.
Yeah, maybe.
But
Maybe we should.
after that, I think I would like to step back.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's a lot.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think. Maybe we should find Red first.
I
May
think
may
so too.
may we ask if it's all right? What did you find?
Um, well, a dog was stolen.
Oh
And
yes, we heard of the situation from Ezra.
so far we found nothing. We spoke to 𝙬𝚘𝚎. He seemed pretty open. But otherwise, I mean,
You spoke to 𝙬𝚎𝚎𝚎?
yeah.
What did he say?
He said that he took the dog and that he intends to kill the dog. And I asked him why. He explained the whole thing and the prisons and all that. And so I thought, well, if he intends to kill the dog, he would have done it already. And, well, I think we should go to the prisons because, I mean, they seem to have some sort of sentimental value to them. I'm rambling. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That is very strange.
in Faust, you can sense things, right?
I can, which is why I've been looking.
If we were to go to this prison, could you help look around?
I think I could.
Thank you.
Of course.
I mean, I guess maybe we should, just while the iron's hot, we could take a look, and if we can't find anything, then grab Red when he's back.
I don't know if we'll find anything, but I mean, there's a chance. And
Is Cora still around?
no, Cora found some frogs in an abandoned house by 𝙬𝚎𝚎𝚎's cave and took them home.
Oh. All right.
I think I possibly upset 𝙬𝚎𝚎 a little bit, actually.
What? How? What did you do?
So have you, Ezra, do you know the water cave next to 𝙬𝚎𝚎's house?
There's a
Apparently
lot.
it belongs to a Marin.
Ah, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's where we got the frogs, and we accidentally freed a bunch of chickens. It was a whole thing. Well, we saw the crystals and stuff that were in there, and we were like, do you think 𝙬𝚎𝚎 and Marin were friends, or do you think something happened here? So we asked him, and he really did not answer. And then he left.
That's a whole complicated situation. Oh yes, they
Yeah.
were, I suppose, friendly with each other.
He said Marin was a good person, and I said that didn't answer my question, and he stared at me for a good solid, like, 20 seconds.
He does that.
Yeah, and then he just turned around and walked. It was very strange.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could take a look.
I have arrived.
Sorry
here.
about this, Nix.
I had a vision.
Oh, hello.
You had a
Hello.
vision.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi. Oh, hi.
Don't worry about it.
Hello there.
Hello. Hi, Nix.
Hi, Dawn.
Why were you so
I don't.
What?
We haven't met you two before.
Why
haven't
did
got
I?
the
Why
plan?
I came to talk to Ezra.
Oh, what?
The notes.
You're
What's
very.
going on?
Okay.
What? Hi.
Are we intruding on something?
No, I feel like we're intruding.
No,
Oh yeah,
This is
I
my
feel
house.
Like I was intruding, honestly.
I live here.
What would we
I
be
kinda own this
intruding on?
place,
It's
too.
just two people sitting in a lake.
Well, this is clearly a situation that we are not
5 feet apart.
very much a part of, and
Do you mind if
we
I
don't
just
want to.
stepped aside and spoke to Nix for a moment? I'll return shortly,
Of course.
so we can head underwater.
Are you?
I'm sorry for dragging you into this for the most part. It's not your just problem. I'll have to deal with this and take a look around. I mean, if you happen to see any sort of dogs anywhere, just you could send me a message. That'd be appreciated.
No, it's all right. We just we know this is likely a very delicate situation, and part of some what seems to be very long-standing feuds and events that we were not present for, and we don't wish to intrude or mess anything up for you all. And we also cannot help but worry that we do not wish to drag the cenote into anything. It's just I would hate to get the others into some sort of trouble. Just if we mess anything up, that would be horrible of us.
No, that's why I suppose I don't want to drag you into this. It's not your problem and not your people's problem. So, I mean, I suppose it was nice talking to you. I'll see you
Uh,
around at some point.
um, we would like to greet the others, and then from there we're not quite sure, but
Your choice. I mean, if you need to leave, this part kind of connects back to the cenote if you go the long way around. If you want to come with,
uh,
that's your decision, but might be a bit more dangerous. Your choice.
we, we will see. We will see
All right.
if that's all right.
I mean, your choice. Where'd they go?
Oh,
Why does this keep happening? I keep stepping aside to talk to someone and everyone just kind of vanishes. Uh,
we don't know.
huh. I mean, I guess for the time being, you can breathe some more water breathing if you want to say hello to the other people if they're on land.
Um, if that's all right with you, that would be
Yeah.
quite nice.
Might be a bit of a walk that way though. If there's like a small, I suppose, section that I can use for brewing that has a bit of water, but might be a bit less comfortable. We can at least get you to the river.
All right.
Then you need to breathe there. That's the river, and then section over here. Not particularly glamorous. Wasn't really meant for people, but if you just need a small spot temporarily, I'll see what I can make. Got a lot of books. Mm. Really do wonder where everyone went.
Um, perhaps the museum,
Maybe. We
maybe.
can check it out after. Guess we can brew this up and check it out. Sorry, it just takes a bit to cook up.
No, no, that's all right.
All right, here's the first batch. And second. Should get you by for
Thank
a bit
you.
at least. Of course. Guess we can go around this way. Don't seem to be an admin's house. Or the meeting room. They might be upstairs. Oh,
It seems so.
there's a bird.
A bird?
Huh. Anyways, well, you might need the potion. Haven't quite extended the water all the way up yet.
I did feel some pull from that prison. I do just want to say.
Hello.
It's not mine. I don't.
Hello.
Oh.
Just now?
Oh, if you go too close to I think it's the black mold.
No,
Oh, Lord.
they forgot to take their pills.
What?
Don't worry about it. Hello.
Hello.
I just
Are
heard
you all
heavenly
surprised?
music
No,
for a second.
it was definitely the black mold, and you should be fearing for your life.
Oh Lord, I gotta go
What?
get a mask or something.
Did you
Yeah.
put mold in my house, Faust?
I did not.
I think we're the only two that can get
unexpected.
infected with black mold in this room.
Oh Lord.
I probably can eat it if you want me to.
Do you?
Probably eat
Hey,
it.
Grandpa, do you want to see my black mold collection?
Not
Grandpa?
Yeah.
What is that,
Here, come on, look at my black mold collection.
is that
Is it an insult
safe?
or like a good thing?
Yeah, it's totally safe.
Do you breathe?
It
Well-
cannot hurt you in any way.
Hold your breath.
hurt you in many ways. It's the most dangerous.
No, I have dogs in there. It's okay.
I'm so sorry for your dogs.
Why are you breathing in my mold wall? Please stop breathing my
I don't think I
mold
ever
wall.
asked what your name was. You know?
Oh, I'm Hesperia. What's your
Come
name?
in here.
Is this alright?
Dawn.
Yeah, it's fine. You can trust me.
Is that spelled D-A-W-N or
And you
D-O-N?
can see my dogs. You can see my really fast dog.
What is wrong with you?
They're just. I
Is my
think
dog
they're
fast?
Actually, how do I spell your name?
Black mold's a plant,
Hesperia.
guys.
You.
Do I
You know
spell
where the
black
Black is
prison
mold?
canonically a plant.
I do.
Show me.
Oh, okay.
Where are we showing?
Where's the nether portal? Closest nether portal?
Out back.
Well, we're about to go to a prison if you want to follow.
Who are you?
Dawn, he
You've
lives.
never
He
seen
lives
this
here
before.
now.
We're not here. Let's go.
Well, not
Thank
here. He
you.
lives over on the where that one guy was gonna build, and then now Tyler's house. That's his house.
You're the one that built the weird house?
Yeah, I'm the one with the weird house.
What are you, by the way?
Huh.
Feeble.
Huh? You said evil?
That's a human?
Feeble.
Hey.
There's something out there.
There's a little guy out there. He's a little fucking outlaw out there. What are you? What is that? Oh, it's fucking gross. It's fucking gross. I'm tall. Why am I tall? Something has happened to me. What did you do, strange owl?
I did. What?
Oh, the fucking. I'm big now. I'm you-sized now. Why can't I see everything? What did Joey do?
Bro. What the fuck? Okay.
I see the fake. I see the ghost. What did Joey turned us all into fucking. I know what he did. We're slightly taller. He turned us all into fucking. Oh my god. Dude, come on. Oh, my bad. I thought I was still Joey. That's my bad.
Oh, I'm normal now.
I thought I was still Joey. Okay, I'm normal now.
I'm a human person. Please help me. What's the point? Take it out of me. You're free. Oh, it's back.
Oh, we are all Joey. Dude, I wish I was fucking recording that.
Don't you worry, I was.
Okay. Dude, we were all just all of a sudden thrust into the aspect of geodship, and I'm like, okay, this is me now.
Oh my God, we all. What has Joseph is, or not Joseph, Joseph is so much more powerful than I thought.
I saw fucking armor stands up there. Astro, I felt like Joseph for a small amount of time.
Why are you echoing? Oh my God. Okay, lock in, everyone. Lock in. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Breathing technique. Can we all get in a circle and just breathe for a second? Okay. Let's do box breathing. All right. In for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds. Out for 5 seconds. Hold for 5 seconds. In. All right. Okay. 1, 2.
You don't fucking breathe. What are you doing? You don't breathe. What are you doing?
Out.
What are you doing right now?
1, 2.
You're just counting.
I'm trying, and I don't know. Okay. Okay. Are we? Yeah, we're gonna go to. We're gonna go to a prison. But you don't have to say if you don't want. We're
There was
looking
a
for
fucking owl outside, and then it grew.
There's an owl outside. We could
Yeah,
go
and
to
then it
prison.
grew.
What is that? There's something.
Guys,
There's something down here.
There's a geodesic out there.
there's Geodsif out there.
Oh.
Geodsif.
Hi, Geodsif.
Good evening.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Hey, man.
Good evening.
Can I help you?
For a second, I could have sworn the walls were talking to me.
They are.
Boo.
Hey, what's going on?
So I hear you've been busy.
I mean, the usual. Something
Care
up?
to
Hey,
elaborate
Faust. Should we?
and explain some things,
I-
maybe?
Yeah, I'm right here. Don't worry. No, I'm right.
I mean, did Faust not tell you? I mean, I could
Should
go
we
over it again.
go
I feel
to
like you could put it together.
I want to hear it from
pieces.
you.
Should we go to?
I mean, I
Yeah,
told him I
yeah.
would, so I did. I mean, I
No, wait.
haven't
the
killed
portal.
it yet.
Follow me. I know where to.
Ezra might need us.
Oh, you're right.
But I'm not willing to fight for
I mean, it doesn't really involve you.
Ezra. I'm not gonna fight for Ezra.
That's fair. That's fair.
But it does.
You might
I'll
just
just-
want to
Well,
Okay,
that's
stay.
I think you
Faust,
knew that it did.
go, and I'll go with
sort
the
of your
spirit.
choice, isn't it?
Okay.
It's
You
just
But
say-
between me and
but
Red.
they're the one not with the. But you're the one
Okay,
with the,
what's
with the
that?
vision.
And I,
Faust.
Is that a new person?
and I think you know that those problems also do involve me.
Faust.
I
Go on.
I
Okay,
think
but
it's
you're the
fully
one
it's
with
fully
the,
your
you're the one with
choice
the
if
ability.
things
I'll-
involve you.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the tavern.
Not things like this.
Do you just
Is
want
that
to
one
give me the
okay?
chords and we'll do it later?
I genuinely cannot hear
I don't
half
know the
things
chords.
you say. They're
Okay,
so loud.
Me neither, man.
So let's step away so we don't interrupt. But okay, well then
I just
we
heard
can
people
just
talking
in-lore
about going to a prison.
have those later. And
Why? That make you
okay, we're just
concerned,
gonna
I
stay
suppose?
here now. Hi, Graham.
Not really. I'm just curious.
Go.
Okay, we're just gonna go.
And I don't
Come
think
on,
you'll
we'll
be
find
a
it. We'll
dear
find
and
it.
tell me
It's
any
fine.
sort of
We'll
details
figure it out.
that'll help.
The nether portal's this way.
I mean, I've hidden it.
Care to give me any hints?
Why would I give you a hint? It doesn't involve you. I've said this before.
Oh, hey.
Can I help you?
We just. We just need the water. We're sorry. We can leave if you would like.
It's fine. I'm just.
We don't mean to eavesdrop or anything.
I'm not. I really have nothing to hide. I'm not sure why Ezra's being so dramatic. Did you think I wouldn't find it eventually?
I'm more suppose curious as to how.
I got lucky.
Really?
You know what?
I'm
I hear
man
you're
enough to admit
poking
when
around.
I am. I got lucky. I had a hunch that, in Vesper's cave, since I already found that secret meeting room, I suspected that there was a 50-50 shot you would either hit another thing down there, or not. And I got all in my head about it, and then I thought it's not enough work, so I continued without checking for the rest of the cave, and then, you know, I thought I might as well check since I have nothing else to do. So when you know, everyone else had left, I went back down, checked the cave, and I heard a dog barking behind a stone wall. And unlike you, I don't hear things.
So
So do you have a name?
our name is Nyx. We are we were staying in the cenote.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Nyx. I assume my reputation precedes me, unless that stutter's just something you have.
Well, we have heard quite a lot about you.
Who hasn't? If you spend time with Ezra.
Ezra was asking us
I'm
about.
not upset with you. If you're worried about something, I'm not upset with you. Don't worry. Completely neutral towards
Ezra
you.
was asking about our religion and culture and
Marism, correct?
we found out. Huh?
Marism. Correct?
Yes.
I would assume, based on the triad you're wearing. I don't know very much. I just overhear things.
Yes, we were helping them create an exhibit for the museum, and this is when we heard about the situation with the dog.
I don't understand. There's really not much of a situation to be talking about. You know, I said I would do something, and then I did it.
I think I might have seen her down here. I've been lingering around here.
Was it
that?
I
think I saw her for a second down there.
Was that Faust person involved in this?
And I don't recognize the name,
Faust? I don't much know Faust.
Were they
I know of
the
them.
other one?
Well, nice to meet you.
Mermeria.
New friend. Nice to meet you, Don.
Yes.
Was Mermeria involved? Why does everyone keep asking this? No, they weren't.
I'll give you a gift around these parts.
Oh, thank you.
Keep yourself safe, alright?
We apologize. We noticed that Faust in particular seems to have some sort of relationship with Ezra, and so it'd be quite unfortunate if they were to do something like this. And so we will
make your way there, buddy.
Okay.
Hey, we can go inside.
We worry.
There's a little bit of.
If you didn't.
Well, there's quite a lot of people talking. Come over here.
Probably.
No,
I'm gonna go check.
We are
sort
sure
of
if we can.
So it's sort of their responsibility to move.
You can stay up here. Oh.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hello,
Stealth.
Oh. Nyx.
Oh, hello, Smelt.
Hey. Everything alright here?
I find that very comedic.
No, it's fine.
Aren't you hilarious?
I find it's quite comedic.
Nyx, are you
What?
Are you stuck there, man?
We
I got
we apologize if we have made this unclear, but we enjoy the water.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you should wait. There's like a hole over here.
Yeah, they
yes,
choose
it
to
is.
stay there, I
Oh,
believe.
okay. Well, have you guys seen Hesperia?
I saw her a
hey,
moment
Miles.
ago. And they were talking about going
okay.
to a prison, I believe.
Oh. Okay, well, that means I should make my way over there.
Toodles.
See you guys later. Yep.
We were just going to ask, is Hesperia the girl in the red dress that we saw?
Yes,
We
she is.
haven't met. Okay. We're just getting to know the people of Flock.
That's great. Yeah, that's awesome.
Not to keep you waiting. Not to keep you waiting.
No,
We
you're
apologize.
okay. You're okay. She can defend herself. Don't worry. She's great. She's awesome.
We are sure that is so.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Nix. Looking forward to see you again. Maybe you can tell me more about the Lemaire.
Yes, we would love to. We would love to. But
Hmm.
don't let us keep you waiting.
Okay, I'll be seeing you. Hey, Faust.
For
You
all-
know where Hesperia is?
Can we talk?
Oh, sure. Yeah, come on.
He went the opposite direction of you.
Oh, yep, he did.
Faust, he
Over there. Okay.
No, I do see. We could go over there if you want.
Yeah, I just kind of looking for Hesperia
Yeah.
because I woke up and she just wasn't there.
I think I know where she is.
So, you know 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎?
yes, he's been quite kind to us. He was the first person that we met from here.
How fun. I find the members of the 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 to be quite polite.
Yes, they've all been very kind to us. In our albeit short time since we've met them.
Is like something getting downloaded on your computer that you don't know about? Is there like an update that's like an automatic Steam update?
I don't think so. I can open Task Manager.
Yeah. Look
Oh,
at, like,
you
the
also
network.
sound choppy.
Yeah, you do sound choppy. Like look at like the connection tab or network tab of Task Manager and see what's going on. You sound a little bit better there. Oh no, it's back now.
Yeah, no, it's not great. It just opened JDK platform binary. I think that's just Minecraft, man.
Yeah, that's just
I
Minecraft.
don't. It's
If
the
you want to
highest
try
thing
just...
that's using.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe try just restarting the game? I could stall. I'll just talk about the 𝙻𝚘𝚛𝚎 a bit. It's up to you, man.
I think I might just tough it out. You guys are just gonna have to deal with me being choppy. I don't want to have to deal with my.
Well,
you sound better now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm messing around with my like I see my Ethernet stuff. Maybe that was. All right. Start saying the B movie script or something.
According to all known laws of aviation,
Okay,
there is
I think
no
we're fixed
way
now.
a bee should be able to fly.
Thank
Its
you,
wings are too
𝙁𝚘𝚛.
small
Thank you,
to get its short,
𝙁𝚘𝚛. Thank you,
short
𝙁𝚘𝚛.
little
Thank
body
you,
off the ground.
𝙁𝚘𝚛. Thank you. Okay.
The bee, of
You know,
course,
we've
flies
heard-
anywhere. Anyway, because bees do not care what humans think.
This sort of reminds us of that little creature, Bleen.
Bleen's a very interesting guy.
Okay, lock it.
He is something like a small, like a little lizard with 4 short little legs. It is quite charming.
He has 3 little fingers on each of his 4 hands.
He has 3 fingers on each little hand, and we find this very.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Oh, hello,
What?
Hesperia. Stealth was looking for you.
Oh, do we know where he went?
He went to... Did they end up going into the museum, or did they go over there? I forget.
I think they're.
I think they went over there.
I think they went over there, just sort of past the museum.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
I know where.
A lot of action today.
Yeah.
We really were not expecting this when we came.
What'd you come for?
For the meeting with Ezra about the museum. That was what
Oh,
we
how fun.
originally came for.
Maybe I'll get a meeting one day.
Well, you want an interview?
I mean, I feel
Forgive
like
me, I
if
don't think you were particularly amicable enough for something like that.
I'll answer some questions.
Sure, where's Red's dog?
Oh, that's a funny one. Sadly, I can't give you that information.
What a pity.
It is quite unfortunate for you. Would be a smart idea to put him in the prisons, though. It's like if I was driven exclusively by emotions, that's probably where I would have put him. It's a good place to look.
If you don't mind us saying, if the dog itself hasn't harmed you or wronged you in any way,
It's just a dog.
why? Well, yes, but it's still an animal. It hasn't done anything to you.
That's why I'm not gonna torture or anything.
But why?
I'm not a
Why take an
monster.
innocent life when it's unnecessary? You don't need to
It's
kill it.
completely necessary. I made a promise. Don't blame me, blame Red.
Here, I thought you prided yourself on logical thinking.
Is that not logical thinking? I gave him more than enough warning. I told him that if he were to betray me or Locke, I would kill him, I'd kill his dog, I'd do all sorts of things. And I told him this very quite often. So if anything, I feel like his choice nonetheless to betray me says more about him than it does about me.
Just because you think you're strong, everybody should like you and follow you?
I never said that. It was a warning. And I don't think I'm strong. I know I'm strong. That's the difference between you and I suppose. Most damage you've ever done was with a little device you set up ahead of time.
I think
Wasn't
it's quite effective.
I truly have no issue with... Well, I do have issue with you, but I'm not going to kill you or anything, Ezra. I don't plan on anything with you. I'll have to speak with 𝙶𝚘𝚘𝚎 when they get back.
This does make it my problem.
It really doesn't. I don't understand this. Can I get an explanation? Do you know? Why are they getting so involved in this? It's a quarrel between me and Red.
Well, because they are Red's friend, we suppose.
Are you friends again?
It's complicated.
It's complicated. Everything's complicated with this guy.
But yes. For the sake of this argument, sure.
Oh. Sorry that you had to get involved. I mean... Though what really are you gonna do, besides tell him? No one knows where the dog is except me. There's not really any steps you could do to find the dog. I have access to the entire world.
Then I'll just have to look.
What do you mean by that?
I'm all amethyst. I'm not just the body. There are parts of me all over. Bless you.
Well, we really,
It's a bit of a shock, yeah. I mean, you get over it, though.
we heard that about the. Well, we saw your house once the cave, and you were compared to
To Coral. Someone.
Coral. That's a funny one. I haven't heard that comparison before. Sort of makes sense, I
Well,
suppose, Joe. I'm just significantly better.
yes.
You got a staring problem?
Don't you?
I mean, not for that long. I usually say something. Listen, Ezra, I understand you're a complicated guy with complicated feelings. You know? But I truly don't comprehend why you would want to get involved in this. You don't have to. I suppose maybe you have some deep-seated, like, responsibility too. I don't know. Since when did you really care about people?
Since I had to.
Since you had to. A lot of back and forth with you. First, it's you can't trust anyone because then they'll mess you up, and then it's I just have to trust some people. Yeah, that's just what I have to do, and then it's back to, oh, trusting people just gets you hurt, and then oh, it's back to, you know, it's just back and forth with you. You know, I how about we skip to the end of this little loop, where you go back to thinking trusting people will do nothing but get you hurt, so you don't have to be involved in this.
Oh, it will get me hurt. If I involve myself. To some extent, maybe you'll come after me, maybe someone else will. I don't care.
Doesn't seem very healthy.
I'm not known for my healthy thinking.
Definitely not. You know, that's something we can agree on. I'd love to tell Red myself, though I doubt I'll be able to. Feel like you'll get a hold of him first. When you do, can you tell him something for me? Is it a yes, or?
I don't think you'd wait for my answer.
Oh, well.
And I don't think you'll care. Sure, share with the class.
Oh, well, everyone's watching. Hey, guys, what's going on? How long have you guys been standing there?
Bye, don't.
Huh?
Well, I would appreciate if you could tell him that, it is his fault.
I'm not telling him that.
I suppose if you don't want to, you don't have to. I guess I just will. I mean, but if you really look at it from a logical point of view, I gave him every warning I was capable of. And he still made the choice to do this.
You can't comprehend that sometimes people want to do things just because they care about others? That maybe you're not on his priority list?
I comprehend that more than most.
Why are you so hurt about him betraying you?
Because I told him not to. And because he tried to kill me. That's a pretty big slight I can't really just let go. You know, you get that, don't you?
I don't think you're making that connection. I think you want to.
I thought I was. I don't really know all too much about you.
Quite frankly, if I started spouting about my history, I think you'd laugh.
I bet it's something tragic and prolonged.
Sure.
I heard about your conversation with Mimiria and Bleen and Faust.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you had some form of value to them. Whatever it was. I really am. I appreciate that you could help them. That part's not sarcastic.
I don't really care for your words.
I'd say out of most of the people in Locke, my words mean the most.
Not to me.
Well, they tend to get things done, though. Are you guys, like, invested in this? Or you have nothing else to do? I'm not really offended. I'm just curious. Not you. It's you're
we
just
can
stuck here
leave
because
if...
you're in the water. I'm talking about these two.
I'm here for Ezra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? Just for fun? Yeah, I get that. Should really reconsider that, by the way, fast. Anyway. You know, Ezra, I'm gonna do what I do to a lot of people. And it's not kill them. Ah ha 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 ha.
Hilarious. You should be a comedian.
Thank you. Here. I'm gonna give you a nice little warning. Now, this isn't a threat. It's just what will happen if things go a certain way. I'm gonna give you have time to think here. You first have to have a conversation with Red before anything happens from this, okay? So you have time to stop and think. You can do whatever you want, but if you do what I'm worried you're thinking about doing, that being team up with Red in some valiant effort to, I don't know, get revenge on me or get back the dog, anything that involves violence against me or my friends. Or my plan, that even. If you do any of that, this is not a threat, this is just a friendly piece of advice. Because you don't have to get involved. It will almost certainly not go well for you. This is the same conversations I had with Red about his dog, and we're sort of living it now, aren't we?
What
I'm a man of my
history
word.
you two have.
Yes, I do. Yes, we do. I really don't think you're processing this. I think you're just I think you're just really full of anger or something. You tend to do this when you get upset, at least with me in my presence. You sort of get really quiet and broody. I don't want you involved simply because I don't want to have to deal with another person. I will if I have to. This is just... I'm being completely honest and level with you here. And I mean, hey, if things really do come down to it, let's be totally honest. Do you really think you could beat me in a fight?
On my own? No.
On my own? No.
But
You know,
hey,
I personally think the only
I'd rather
reason
die for
you
this.
beat 𝙶𝚘𝚙 is because you trapped them in a box of water and obsidian. I mean, if you guys were both on the open field, I really don't think there's much you could do to escape them.
You'd be surprised, but I'm not here to compare anything with you. Sure, if you picked a fight with me right now, I don't think there's
Mine's
enough
bigger.
people here that would...
That was a joke about phalluses.
I got it.
To show that I'm not
Why?
really threatened by you. To show that I'm not
Sure.
taking the situation all too seriously. You know,
That's because you're a teenager. No, what? No, I didn't say that.
I'm really just giving you advice here, man. You don't have to do anything.
What was this about? A box of water?
Oh, they attempted to kill one of my friends, and then, I'm not even sure. They said they stopped after they almost succeeded in doing it, and then the reasoning they gave was my friend, quote unquote, wasn't worth it, I believe.
Oh.
Being quite honest, it was sort of foolish on my friend's part to have followed them into a little cave anyway, but What do I know? I've had a talk with them. Wow, you really do just keep staring. Does this work with other people?
I don't have a reason to stare with other people.
Yeah, because they're scared of you. You know, they're intimidated by you. If they worry you'll blow them up. Not me. Not now.
Good for you.
Alright, it's more neutral. No, I actually did just come around here to do some eavesdropping about the whole little looking at a prison thing. Yeah, I was curious. Yeah, one of them were designed just to kill me. You know? So it's sort of cute. You know, they made a whole little island dedicated to killing me. Isn't that nice? Makes you feel sort of special. I mean, did you not feel at least a little special when we had like the whole room with the enchanting tables and the ancient debris and the cake? I gave you a cake. 𝙶𝚘𝚘𝚎 baked that. You gotta feel a little bit special. Yeah, you feel a little bit special.
The cake.
Are you sniffing me? I feel like you're sniffing me.
I don't know if this can be considered sniffing.
Fair enough.
It's more
Well,
like
it's interesting. I truly don't have much else to say, but I actually do have something to say to you, Faust. You said you were a friend of Ezra. You said you were here for Ezra. I don't think they were willing to listen. I know they can hear me right now, so I'm aware of that, but it doesn't really matter if they hear me or not. I really don't think they listened to me when I gave them that warning that they don't have to come after me. So I'm going to tell you that if you care about Ezra, you should really try and convince them to not do anything.
I'll consider that.
And
don't mind the whole looking into the prisons thing, just looking at some history, seeing if things line up.
I mean, it's just not, no, I'm telling you, it's really not, like, I think you really should do more than consider it. I mean, if you like Ezra, you could do it too. You could try and convince them out of it.
You say a lot of things about me, but you really don't know me at all, do you?
I really don't, because I don't really care. You know,
it really may be best to. We know the situation is horrible, but it really may be best to try to avoid the violence if you can.
Listen to Nix. That guy seems smart. What are you, a priest?
I'll talk to them, Geode.
Yes, we are.
Oh, read him like a book.
This violence, it sounds like if you all continue like this, it'll just keep going forever and ever, and there's no need for this.
That's his point, though.
That's not my point. No, this is just a personal thing I have with Red.
It's part of his plan.
What plan?
It's all supposed to go on forever, but I keep hearing these like stories of you wanting to kill every organic being, something like that. And you keep speaking of a plan, so I'm just.
Who's to believe that? Well, I just have a plan with. I have a plan with Red.
Okay.
But I can't go into specifics because then you'll know what I'm gonna do and stop it.
Mm-hmm. Listen, I'm pretty neutral here. I don't really. I might be looking into things, but I don't really.
I mean, fair enough. You do you.
Yeah.
I'd say it's been a pleasure. It really hasn't.
And, Geode.
Yes?
Listen, I'll talk to Ezra. I think I would like to avoid violence if possible.
Well, yeah.
And, I mean...
And don't get involved.
I think...
Simple as that.
Very simple.
Yes, sir. Oh, well, so don't get too involved in making them stop, because last time someone tried to make them stop doing something that was violent, those people got blown up, so.
I mean, I don't think you have to worry too much about me.
Yeah, I didn't think I would have to worry about the two that got blown up either. But,
But thanks
they
for
have a
the
tendency
concern.
of doing that to their friends.
I'll keep it in mind.
But yes, it's... Go on.
If no one has to die, we believe that if you two can, maybe the least violent way forward would be the best for all of you.
Who is us two?
If you and Ezra,
I
we
thought
don't
I've been
know.
quite obvious. I have no issue with Ezra until they do something that I worry they're going to do. I mean, look at that look in their eyes. That's the look of someone who's definitely going to do something they're going to regret. You know, I have no problem with them until they do it. You know, well, like I said before, I have a problem with them, but it's a whole other thing. In this isolated incident, I have no problem. Now, like I said before, the issue's between me and Red, and I mean, hey, if he wants to stop whatever cycle this is, I mean, he hasn't really even been perpetuating it. I just made a promise, and I've yet to keep it. And I plan on doing just that.
You seem to be a man of your word.
Thank you.
I do have
try.
one request with this whole thing.
Yeah?
If I can't stop Ezra, push comes to shove, I'd like to have a conversation about things first. You know, like civil people.
Sure. You seem to be a friend of Mimiria, so I can, respect you to some degree. Mimiria's a friend.
Thank you. And that is a promise you'll keep?
Yes. Unless some
Good.
outstanding circumstance prevents it, like I'm suddenly attacked before we can have a conversation or something.
Yeah. I trust you, so thank you.
I'm a trustworthy guy, what can I say? I'm just looking around.
Oh.
I mean, does anyone have anything else they want to say before I go?
I think you should go.
I mean, I'll talk with you later.
All right.
I kind of want. I don't want to do it in front.
Nix, you got anything?
No, thank you. We're quite all right.
Well, Nix, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I'm very sorry that this is the circumstance in which it has happened. But I'm...
Yes, you too.
I'm worried that this will put a damper on your perception of me. I understand that, but please do try to keep an open mind.
That wasn't ominous at all?
It was truly bad timing, wasn't it?
Landed on top of
It really was.
A bit fitting.
We will try not to interpret that as some sort of as some sort of communication from Lemaire, and we will try our best to keep an open mind and treat you with the same.
You did say Lemaire does make storms, and they're unhappy.
Well,
must be a coincidence.
Just do, please, do the right thing, 𝙻𝚘𝚘𝚎. Do the right thing.
I
Okay?
always try to.
Whatever that may be.
Again, I am sorry we're meeting on these terms. The people of the 𝙻𝚘𝚘𝚎 are kind people, and I hope this doesn't ruin any possible relations we could have in the future. Though from what I could tell, Lady Gilletta ordered you all to be politically neutral, so try your best to keep that in mind. Sorry, poor timing of the joke. Still getting a hang of the whole comedy thing. Toodles! It's been a pleasure.
Peace.
and lightning strikes, then.
The name. The
I
man
did
who
just see
shall not be
lightning
named.
strike behind you. I want you to know that there was just lightning behind you.
I didn't say it, so yeah, it's happening. Don't worry about it.
It must be Lemaire.
It could be.
Lemaire is trying to communicate.
Well, something, an act like of senseless violence like this towards an innocent creature. Of course, she would not be happy with this, and this just perpetuating this cycle of violence. Of course, she would be unhappy.
Cora was saying the
Anyone
same
would, but
thing.
especially Lemaire.
I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I mean, he's kind of. I don't want to say he's right, but to do the dog, to do it to the dog. But I mean, he's kind of right to be mad at Red, is he not?
Excuse me? He threatened to kill Red's daughter and his dog if he didn't help him. And when Red
Daughter?
finally got a bit of freedom from himself, now it's righteous?
This may not be the best.
I'm just saying, he almost got killed by the guy.
Really?
Lucinda, is it?
Lucy.
Lucy, this really may not be the best time to have this sort of conversation.
All right.
Perhaps we should all think on this a bit more.
Lucinda?
Yeah, what's up?
Perhaps we
Oh,
should.
the weather's
We
really.
probably shouldn't have this conversation right now. Not while tensions are so high. I'm just looking out for your safety.
I understand. It's not a threat, is it?
Well, I think I have some things to think about.
Ezra,
Do you
if
remember
I
where the
could-
dog is, or I suppose where the prison is?
I have to get the location from Hesperia for the real one, but the fake one, yes.
I don't suppose my compasses still work.
If I could talk to you a bit later as well, that would be helpful.
About what?
Just some thoughts.